Hey my wandering wanderers, today we're going to be doing a reading for the sign of Gemini. This is an energetic reading from the perception of the astrological sign. Please note that everyone has all signs within their chart, and if you have questions about other aspects within your life, you can check other star signs if needed. That being said, the premise of this reading is to offer insight and awareness towards remediating this energy that needs in TLC/love. Please note that the chakra deck is going to be used for energetic remediation, while the tarot deck will be used for additional insight and awareness of whatever this energy is occurring. So pretty much I'm going to say something and resonance might dredge something up. If you resonate with this information, thank you for your time. If you don't resonate with this information, thank you for your time. Alright. Dear universe, please seek a clear channel for your guidance. Please seek a clear channel for your guidance for the sign of Gemini. Please seek a clear channel for your guidance for the sign of Gemini. Gemini, I think. Gemini, I think. Gemini vibes, catching a beat on Jupiterian vibes. Ooh. That's cool. Hi, Gemini. Gemini vibes. There's a little postie. Something about Jupiterian proc over there, but we'll see what's up. But yeah, Gemini, what's going on with you? How are you guys doing? And if you are not actually a Gemini, what does this have to pertain with? What does this pertain to? Something that you're actively thinking about? Just reminding people that you don't have to be of the star sign to accept messages from sign. It's a little towards the end. Gemini. Ooh, Gemini. There we go. That's Gemini. Looks like Pisces showing up Gemini. Alright, let's get to it. What's going on with you, Gemini? Just west side. Okay. Alcoholic. Perseverance. Mysticism in reverse. Complacency in reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4. Impasse. Just okay. And facade. Okay, so Gemini, something about this workaholic vibe that's being communicated, something about feelings of perseverance, something that you don't know about this perception of mysticism, something that you don't know about this foundation of complacency, something about this feeling of impasse, and something about this awareness of this facade. Simultaneously speaking, taking time to understand the awareness of this facade will help you understand these feelings of impasse that you may not be aware of. Simultaneously speaking, will help you understand the foundation of this complacency when it has to pertain to this perception of mysticism, when it comes to understanding these feelings of perseverance, when it comes to being communicated as workaholism. It's like you're doing too much, but you gotta do it because, or it's not, or long story short, it might not be what it looks like. It might not be what it looks like if this is what you're thinking about. Yeah, overall, Gemini, there's a lot of feeling based cards in this energy right now. Like there's feelings of perseverance, but there's also feelings of impasse, and that's got to be interesting from the perception of the sign or the star sign of Gemini. Geminis usually think about these things. They're not out here feelings. They're not really. I'm not trying to say they're not really Cancerians, but just think about what's the emotion of perseverance. I mean, it's perseverance, but also is perseverance out here feeling like impasse? On top of that, is this a also on top of that, how does this pertain to this perception of, or how does this pertain to the foundation of complacency? I'm asking this question because I'm wondering, do you understand this perception of complacency, and does it pertain to feelings of impasse, and does it seem like a facade in comparison to what you're working on, if that makes sense? I seem to be all over the place. Let's just go ahead and just pull these out. Yep, note that these are emotions. That's an emotion, but what's the feeling of these emotions? Is something for Gemini to think about. What is it? Just like, feels like perseverance, but in all actuality, just getting stuck. I digress. Just something to think about. Or if this is something that you're actually thinking about. Okay. Oh shit. Let's continue. Gemini. 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 Thinking vibes. Thinking vibes. Processing. Processing. Computing. Computing. Hold on. Computing. If we think, therefore we compute. Processing might be more Virgoian thing, but I digress. Okay, so deck-based energies for Gemini. Deck-based energies. Deck-based energies for Gemini when it comes to this situation. Taking time to understand what it is that you're studying when it comes to understanding these, the experience of this feminine energy, especially when it comes to taking time to reflect on this emotion of this feminine energy. Like, do you know what you're studying when it comes to the experience of the feminine energy and the experience of these emotions? Or, excuse me, the experience of these feelings, especially from the perception of the sign of Gemini. What's the foundation, or it's like, what is the, like, how do you understand feelings from the perception of emotions? Like, how do you understand the physical component or the experience of the feeling when it comes to understanding the emotion? Food for thought. That being said, Gemini, you have a lot of cards over here on top of workaholic and perseverance, so there's just the awareness of these things, taking time to understand the awareness of these feelings, especially when it comes to like perseverance and understanding this perception of mysticism, but also when it comes to workaholic and perseverance. What do we have? We have the Sun card, so understanding the awareness of something, taking time to understanding how this stuff is being foundationally integrated, taking time to understand the projection of this compassion and how these energies are coming together, taking time to understand how these emotions are being projected as feelings, taking time to understand the world that this, or the space that this stuff is occurring in, especially from the perception of workaholism and perseverance, and recognizing this perception of judgment that's coming from it. It's like a lot of stuff in this one area. Simultaneously speaking, we also have like the Seven of Coins and the Queen of Wands, so taking time to understand, it's like taking time to physically understand what's being projected when you study this, when it comes to this perception of these internal beliefs. Simultaneously speaking, when it comes to this energy and this perception of complacency, it could deal with complacency slash mysticism. Take the time to understanding this feeling of conflict, especially when it comes to understand the feelings of conflict when it comes to this aspect of complacency, which is like, I can't do anything, I'm not really going anywhere. Take the time to understand the feelings of this conflict. Simultaneously speaking, we have the Ten of Swords in reverse. Ten of Swords in reverse when it comes to when it's near this facade. Something about this facade that you have to understand, though, it feels like fuck. It feels like fuck. It doesn't look like what it looks like, and it's very clear when you become more aware of it. It just feels like fuck. I just know whatever it is, there's hella shit going on when it comes to this workaholism and perseverance. But with everything else that's occurring, it's kind of like there's fuckery in here. Yeah. With that being said, Gemini, I hope this information is helpful for you. I already know that there's a whole bunch of projection, like energy that is out here. Yeah, a lot of projection-based cards are out here. It's like projection and understanding the perception of this and the space that this stuff is coming from. But just remember, what's the facade and like what's the fuckery behind it. I just know there's going to be awareness of what this feels like, and taking the time to understand the feeling of these conflicts when it comes to understanding why you might have a hard time going through to do whatever it is that you need to do, okay? That being said, please note that symbolism is meant to understand the energies of the situation, so if anyone takes these symbolistic statements literal or negative, don't be surprised if the evil eye shows up. That being said, please realize it's important to experience this information and discern it for yourself. Peace be with you. Namaste. Thank you for your candor, and have a nice day.